Hi guys, welcome to Virtual Music Time with me, Mrs. T. I hope you all are doing well. An activity that I have for you today is body percussion. And if you don't know what body percussion is, hopefully you remember because we've talked about it in class. Body percussion is when you use your body to make sounds because your body is an instrument. Your voice is also an instrument. So you can use your body as the wonderful and amazing instrument that we're going to use it as today. And the activity that I have for you today is called the beat of the street. Some of you who have older siblings might know this or might recognize it. So for our body percussion, we're going to use 4 main body parts. We're going to use stomps with our feet, pats with our laps and hands, claps with our hands, and snaps with our fingers. If you struggle a little bit with your snaps, take your thumb and either your middle finger or your pointer finger and push them together, like you're trying to squeeze something out. My pointer fingers don't work that well. I like to use my middle. They work a lot better. You try it and see how it works for you. If it's still a little bit of a struggle, no big deal. Just put all your fingers together and just rub them together. Might not make the best sound, but it's better than just trying to give up on it. I want you to at least try to make some type of gesture for the snap, okay? All right, so first thing, let's get right into the body percussion. All you gotta do is keep a steady beat with me with your stomps and your claps. Start with your stomps first. Doesn't matter which foot you wanna start with, just pick one foot to start with. I'm a righty, so I have to start with my right foot. Stomp, clap, stomp, clap. Personally, I like to alternate between my right foot and my left foot so that I transfer the beat through both of my feet, okay? I think that's easier. If you want to stick to one foot, that's fine. You do you. You do what makes you happy. All right, so while we're doing this, we gotta learn some words. I'm gonna put the lyrics on the screen so you'll be able to follow along with me, okay? We're gonna do this twice. Listen first. Listen to the beat of the street. I say, listen to the beat of the street. I say, okay, that's what we're doing. Now I want you to repeat after me. 1, 2, and ready, here we go. Listen to the beat of the street. I say, listen to the beat of the street. I say, good. All right. So in between both of the times we say listen to the beat, we're going to count to 8, okay? So we're going to do listen to the beat, count to 8, listen to the beat, count to 8, okay? 1, 2, and do it with me. Listen to the beat of the street. I say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and say it again. Listen to the beat of the street. I say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice, awesome. So I did that kind of slow, just to start. Now if you want to speed it up a little bit, you can. 1, 2, and ready, here we go. Listen to the beat of the street. I say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and here we go. Listen to the beat of the street. I say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Awesome, okay? So now, on those counts that we did, 8 counts, you're gonna do some body percussion, okay? All you're gonna do is repeat after me. Feel free to rewind this and play it back so you can learn it because you don't want to be fumbling through it when you could be doing it beautifully with me. All right, so here we go. It starts out with 2, and I'm looking over here because my music's over here. We start it with 2 pats. So we go pat, pat, clap, clap, snap, snap, clap, pat, clap, snap, clap. Okay? So I'm going to do it slowly for you. Pat, pat, clap, clap, snap, snap, clap, pat, clap, snap, again. Pat, pat, clap, clap, snap, snap, clap, pat, clap, snap, clap. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, we'll do during those 8 counts, okay? If you need to practice that again, rewind, okay? All right, let's put it together with the stomps, the claps, the words, and then clap, 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 snap, clap, all together, okay? Follow me. It goes words, then your body percussion with your pats and your claps, words, and then the body percussion again. All right, let's start. Starting with your stomp. Doesn't matter which foot, pick a foot. Ready? And say the words and move your feet. Listen to the beat of the street. I say, pat, 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 snap, snap, clap, pat, clap, snap, clap. Listen to the beat of the street. I say, pat, 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 snap, snap, clap, pat, clap, snap, clap. Nice job. Now, usually in my classroom, I like to do a little bit of a challenge to see who can go faster. If anybody can go faster than me without messing up on the body percussion, then they get a special prize. Or they just get bragging rights. But no one has ever been able to beat me. And I'm not challenging you per se. I'm just saying that's what we usually do. So let's do it a little bit faster because I like this sped up a little bit. Again, if you don't have this down yet, rewind, replay, okay? All right, starting with your stomps and your words. 1, 2, and ready, here we go. Listen to the beat of the street. I say, pat, 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 snap, snap, clap, pat, clap, snap, clap. Listen to the beat of the street. I say, pat, 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 snap, snap, clap, pat, clap, snap, clap. I made a mistake. It's okay. It's fine. We all make mistakes. So, now let's try it even faster. Ready? And here we go. Listen to the beat of the street. I say, pat, 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 snap, snap, clap, pat, clap, snap, clap. Listen to the beat of the street. I say, pat, 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 snap, snap, clap, clap, snap, clap. Awesome. So, try doing it quick. I encourage you. It feels good. It gets the heart rate up, especially if you've been sitting all day like me. All right. So, next step, I want to encourage you to make your own poem. I'm talking a short poem, okay? I'm not talking like lines and lines and lines. I'm talking like, short, maybe like 4 sentences of a poem. And the reason why I want you to do this is because I want you to write a poem about your experience of being out of school for these past 2 months. I'm gonna share mine with you in a moment. You're gonna write a poem. You can do it on pencil and paper. You can do it in your head. I like to write it down because I forget. Write your poem. And then I want you to see how it's going to sound if you were to put like a beat and a rhythm to it. And then perform it with body percussion, okay? So here's mine. I wrote it down. I don't know, it might be a little bit blurry if I get too close. So this one says, I'm sometimes happy, I'm sometimes sad. But when I do the things I love, it's not so bad, okay? So I wrote that because, I've been sometimes happy during this time off from school, and then I've also been sad because I haven't had the time to spend with my students, with you guys, to be able to perform and do all the lovely things that we were all so excited to do. So it's okay to be a little sad. So now I'm going to figure out, and I already figured out, but maybe this might take you some time to figure out, well, how would my poem sound like if I was to kind of add like a beat or a rhythm to it? Here's mine. I'm sometimes happy, I'm sometimes sad. But when I do the things I love, it's not so bad. Okay? So I had to think about that. I took the time, I'm like, well, how will this naturally sound if I was to add a steady beat to it? You notice that I did a steady beat on my chest. Maybe that might work for you. So, now my next step is to add in body percussion. Once I've already figured out what it's supposed to sound like, what you think it might sound like to put a rhythm to it. And here are some variations of some body percussion that I came up with. Ready? And here I go. I'm sometimes happy, I'm sometimes sad. But when I do the things I love, it's not so bad. Alright, so that was my first variation. Here's my second variation. I'm sometimes happy, I'm sometimes sad. But when I do the things I love, it's not so bad. So what I'm trying to say is that even though I had the same rhythm and kind of like feel to my poem, I switched up the body percussion. I started with snaps this time instead of pats. So I encourage you to write your own poem and then see how it might sound like to do it in a very musical and rhythmic way, and then add body percussion to it, okay? Make as many as you would like. Now, the whole point of this is that we would do this along with the beat of the street. So we're going to do the beat of the street, the pat, We'll do that twice, and then I'm going to perform my body percussion with my poem, and then we do the beat of the street again. All right, so let's do it. You can perform yours if you would like. You can perform yours within that next section instead of listening to mine. All right, ready? And stomp, here we go. Listen to the beat of the street. I say, do it again. Listen to the beat of the street. I say, ready? And here I go. I'm sometimes happy, I'm sometimes sad, but when I do the things I love, it's not so bad. Ready? And listen to the beat. Here we go. Listen to the beat of the street. I say, listen to the beat of the street. I say, snap, clap. Awesome. So, what I encourage you to do, learn my beat of the street body percussion and the words, create your own poem with the body percussion, and then perform it for your family. Perform it for yourself. Perform it for your stuffed animals. Do whatever you would like to do, okay? All I want you to do is have fun and enjoy yourselves. It was so nice working with you today, and I miss you all.